Well, good morning. I never know where to look on this one. Because I look at my eyes. My eyes are over here, but I guess the camera,
Yeah, I don't know. Unless you flip it the other way, the camera the other way.
there's the camera there. Anyway, this is edible.
Yeah.
Editable. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. No matter what time of the day it is, I hope that it is a good one for you. Today is day 2 of our cruise.
But it really feels like day 1. I know they count embarkation day as day 1, but it really feels like it's the first full day.
It's the first full day. Although embarkation day yesterday was so smooth to get on the ship.
It was like, almost felt like we were embarking, however you say it, in Tampa.
Yeah.
It was that smooth.
Very, very, very smooth. I literally, the minute we walked into the port, walked straight through security.
I mean, we literally walked all the way on the ship.
Yeah.
I think part of it is because our kids are so excited when we travel with them.
We usually get here early.
We usually get here early and we wait. I'd rather get here a little bit later and just walk on, because then you don't feel like you're waiting forever and trying to wrangle 3 kids, even though ours are older.
Yeah.
Our middle one is very anxious when it comes to stuff like that.
Right.
So
we dropped our luggage off at the porter at like 10:30.
And that was our boarding time, or our check-in time.
Our check-in time was, yeah.
Because there's a difference between boarding time and check-in time.
But then we were on the ship. I mean, we dropped our luggage off, went, parked, walked across to the terminal, went through security. I think the only line we waited in was to get through the metal detectors.
Yeah. So we were on the ship within, 30 minutes?
30 minutes of the time we got here.
30, 45.
And literally just walked straight through.
Yeah, because by 11:30 I had a drink in my hand.
Yeah. So today's...
Today is sea day. I think I slept pretty good last night. I don't know about you.
No, I didn't.
But you were up and down a lot.
Yeah, I was up and down a lot. But that's par for the course. So today we're going to do brunch here in a few minutes. And then I have no idea after that. We do have plans tonight tonight's a formal night dinner. And our little Facebook group is doing a 1920s themed outing picture type thing. We're all going to get together and do a picture and then have dinner. Not all together, but we're all going to do dinner.
And I think it's just going to be a lay low kind of day, so we'll see what we get into. It's already really warm outside. We were out on our balcony for a few minutes, so I don't know that we're going to spend a whole lot outside, because you really can't be out there. And what time you can be out, we'd rather use it in the ports.
Yeah.
So we usually walk the ship decks at night. Tonight's the mega deck party, so definitely that's something I would like to do. And you all will see that footage later.
So come with us for the day.
Yeah, and if you haven't, click the button to subscribe, and what is it?
Like, subscribe.
If you haven't hit the button or the bell to like, subscribe, please go ahead down below. And
we're out for now.
Bye.
Come with us. So before Sea Day brunch, we decided to come down and check out the Pig and Anchor. Realized
We came down to meet some friends, and then we realized
they have a buffet. Doesn't have a whole lot on it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. But
that coffee's rough this morning.
in addition, they also have an espresso machine. So you can get freshly ground espresso you don't have to have the Cheers package or the drink package or anything like that. Just go up, put your coffee cup up, put your little button, and get your little espresso. I like it. So I am condensing this 2.5 hour brunch down into a 30-second fast clip. And you'll notice that there's no food, nor coffee refills, nor drink refills at any time. That is not because we didn't want any, but just because they never came. It's a long story, but like everything else, it created memories that were going to last for a long time.
But I did make my outfit day because it's a presentation, right? They said you have one job, and what is it? To perform on a stage calling out balls. And I'm like, what? This is a big stage. I mean, the welcome aboard bingo was in a little small room. And they said, well, baby, you got the whole center stage to work. And I said, you picked the wrong one, because I'm here to work. Each and every one of you right here, because you paid to see me TV, right? And you paid to win money, right? So it has to be a production, yes? If you one ball away, what do you say? Okay, a lot of first timers. Here we go. Let's start from the beginning because that is not what you say. If you one ball away, I need you to say, show me the money. Let me say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Show me the money. That'll be the last time some of you say that today. But it's gonna be all right. Now, if you have bingo, what do you say? Bingo. If you have bingo, what do you say? Bingo. All right. So, I want to do a roll call, make sure we have every single thing we need. If you got a blue card, let me hear you say, got it. Got it. If you have an orange card, let me hear you say, got it. Got it. If you got a pink and green card, let me hear you say, got it, got it. Got it, got it. And if you got a double, raise it up in the air, let me hear you say, got it. Got it. And if you're using an ink pen, let me hear you say, yeah. Perfect. We don't have cheapos here. Who's ready for the first ball? Get ready for the first ball. Let me hear you say, call it. Call it. G49.
Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed from town to town to hide my shame. Now I made a vow to the moon and the stars that I'd search every honky-tonk bar and I'd kill the man that gave me that awful name. Let's go. So I flew down, I was coming for 2 weeks. And I showed up there, and they said, you must be our new piano bar entertainer. We're so glad you made it. It's like, piano bar entertainer? I've never touched a piano in my life. I can hardly play the guitar. And I said, well, you'll figure it out. You'll be fine. Just head in there and just take requests. It's like, requests? At the time, I was like, oh, geez, I'm really out of my element. That's it. The piano bar's like, you gotta be really good to play the piano bar. You gotta know a lot of music. I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. And so I showed up there and I was standing in the corner of the piano. On the Carnival Breeze, the piano spins while the person plays, or it has a feature where it would. So I just stood in the corner of the piano spinning, but and I didn't realize until that evening when I got there, because all these people started showing up, and they were looking at their fun times, like, looking at me. It said piano bar sing along with Phyllis. Oh, the circle won't be broken by and by, Lord, by and by. That is saying bass. Be little brother, John, right in there. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. Oh, in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
I wanted to take this time to explain a little bit about what is going on in the next couple minutes of this video that you're going to see. We are part of a Facebook group. There's a Facebook group for almost every single cruise out there. If you're on social media, on Facebook especially, you can search for that particular cruise. In our case, it was Carnival Mardi Gras, September 16th, 2023. Joined the group. Actually, I started the group as one of the admins. It grew to almost 900 members by the time the cruise started. Gave us a great time to get to know each other ahead of time. We developed friendships. So when we were on the ship, we started looking for each other because we knew who we had been talking and messaging back and forth, things like that, all on our page, sharing pictures. Even after the cruise now, we're still sharing pictures. We're still talking to each other. It's a great opportunity to get to know people ahead of time, and it's a great way for your cruise friends to become your cruise family. Everybody that was with us on this cruise was part of our cruise family. We've cruised with everybody multiple times before, and they are family. Along those lines, we had one of our members of our Facebook group determine that on the first Elegant night, their group that they were going around with, which was, I want to say 14, 15 people, they were all going to dress in 1920s style. So with their permission, I took it and ran with it like I normally do to the point where I opened it up to everybody. Said, hey, let's get dressed up. Let's all get dressed up in our roaring 20s, our 1920s outfits, or gangsters and flapper girls and things like that. And then we'll take a group picture. Well, I wasn't sure how many people would do it, but yeah, me personally, I love to dress up. Any opportunity I can, any chance I have to dress up, I'm going to do it. This was a great chance. So we did, and I would say there was probably 40 of us. I didn't really count everybody that got dressed up for the 1920s for the elegant night. We took a group picture. Here's how it turned out. Good evening. Let's give a quick catch up for the day, since we've been kind of in and out and have done a lot but haven't done a lot.
Yeah.
So as you saw, we did after brunch. Ooh, I don't know if we want to. How much in detail do you want to go on brunch? That was an experience.
Let's just leave it at that. Everybody has a bad day. Everybody has an off game.
Right.
So
For us, brunch, the C-Day brunch was an off day for our table. Leave it at that.
Yeah.
Then we left brunch and went to go play bingo.
That was the first time for us. It was fun.
You saw that. We didn't win anything. And then we kind of sat around and talked for a little bit.
And then Tom and I went to tea because we've been wanting to do that for a while.
And then Tammy and I went and saw a Johnny Cash tribute guy.
Yeah.
He was good. He was funny. After that, we just kind of hung out for a minute and came up and got dressed. You saw our 1920s group that got together, and it was all for all through Facebook. It's just a Facebook thing. Somebody said that, hey, we're dressing up in 1920s, and I kind of took it and ran with it and got everybody dressed up. There's probably 30 of us at least or so.
Yeah, it was a big group.
That dressed up. After that, we went to dinner at the main dining room for Elegant Night. Dinner was good.
Dinner was really good.
See, I got 2 appetizers. I got the escargot, which was fine. It was typical. Covered. It was too much butter for me.
Yeah, it looked like it was slathered in butter.
It's a lot of butter, a lot of garlic. And then I got the tuna something else. And that was probably the best thing I had so far. Granted, it's only day 2 officially, but by far the best food. It was more like a tuna sashimi than anything else. And then your appetizer was
The cucumber avocado soup. It was a chilled soup. I didn't like it. Which I like cucumber and I like avocado, but I just didn't like it. It was really, really, really overpowered by cucumber.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was hard to describe. I didn't care for it.
And then for dinner, I had the grilled barbecue tofu steak. Very well done. Not well done steak, but how it was prepared was very well done. It tasted really good. Lots of vegetables, and saddleback potato, which was really good. Definitely would order that one again.
I had the filet mignon. It's really
The
good.
filet mignon, or how many did you have?
Which I normally don't do that.
Right.
But it came with filet mignon and short rib, and I don't like short rib. So I just asked, can I get 2 filet mignons? And he had to bring me out 2 plates. But it came with mashed potatoes, green beans, and then it was in a wine sauce. So it was really good. Actually, I ate about a steak and a half because I shared the other half with you. I ate about half the mashed potatoes and ate all of the green beans. And then for dessert, I had lime sherbet.
And I had butter pecan ice cream. 2 scoops.
It was all in all, it was good. I am full.
Definitely full. Could probably go for a snack later on. Probably will go for a snack later on. We're back in our room right now, just doing a little resting. The mega deck party's tonight, so we're going to do that. You'll see footage of that here shortly. But just in case it got really late and we didn't do one of these dinner collaborations, there you have it. We did it now. So we hope you're having fun enjoying us. Wait a minute. So we hope that
You're having fun watching us.
you're having fun watching us. Thank you. She's better at English than I am today. And we will talk to you shortly.